It's the second week of our road trip, and we've already visited 3 Planned Parenthood health centers. We've talked with their staff and volunteers to learn about the amazing work that they're doing to help make sexual health in their communities safer, easier to access, and more fun. By the time we reach our next stop in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, we'll have traveled through 7 states, driven over 1,800 miles, and seen a lot of our country. If you've ever gone on a road trip before, you'll know that not only do you spend a lot of time in the car, you spend a lot of time living out of a suitcase. You're on the go, so you're probably eating a lot of fast food, and it's difficult to find time to exercise. Malika usually would do yoga in her hotel room. But while on the road, we'd always find some way to amuse ourselves.
So we have this kind of funny little thing that we thought we might put up in our car. It was like the first thing that I saw that had to do with like bodies and sexuality, so we thought we'd hang it. Oh, it smells kind of weird. We don't know if we like the way it smells. I don't know what that smell is. So,
well, it's not sweaty crotch, that's... So in the different communities that we visited on this trip, we've always been curious about the availability of birth control.
So while driving through Wyoming, we stopped at a couple of stores to check out their selection of condoms and lube. I didn't see any lube anywhere. They had condoms, it was low, but it's a 3-day weekend, so what do you expect? But no lube, anywhere. Did you see lube?
Condoms and lube go out of stock, but it's even more disturbing when pharmacists refuse to dispense emergency contraception. Sometimes called the morning after pill or Plan B, emergency contraception is available over the counter for women 18 and older, but some pharmacists refuse to stock it or deny access to it. If you know a pharmacist who's refused to sell you emergency contraception, go to fillmypillsnow.com and take our pharmacist refusal survey, or download a community action kit.
Talking to people about sex every day for 3 weeks, Nathan began to think everything is somehow connected to sexuality.
Malika?
Yeah?
What is the sexuality lesson in washing your windshield?
I have no sexuality lessons in washing windshields.
There's no connection?
Well, not for me. Would you like to share what connection you're seeing?
I have none, but
Yeah.
you're the sexuality educator.
Right, but I don't have any sexuality education to talk about when it comes to washing windows. I don't think that everything has to do with sex.
I'm sure at some point in time, in some community, somewhere in the world, I'm washing the window is code for cunnilingus. It's just gotta be. We're in the middle of Wyoming, and behind me are rows and rows and rows of windmills that are going. And some people might be wondering, what on earth does wind power, renewable energy, have to do with sexuality? And I guess in my mind, the health of the environment, the health of our communities when it comes to energy, it's really connected to our reproductive health as well. That we need to be living in environments that are free of toxins, that are recycling and kind of keeping sustainable energy practices. And we also need to be thinking about how that then affects our reproductive health as well. So just kind of a neat sight here to see in the middle of Wyoming. So we're on this road trip, visiting different Planned Parenthood affiliates, talking to people about sex and sexuality, spending a lot of time together, and every now and again we get a little crazy.
I'm gonna figure out how to turn this thing off.